Mm, mm, mm. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Miss Kia, on the scene. The lovely goddess is on your screen. And welcome. Okay, so we are 15 days into January, but this applies no matter what time of the year it is when you see this video. But I want to give out 5 smart tips for achieving goddess goals. So I'm going to make this quick because I have a lot to say afterwards. But before I get started, make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and also just comment down below. Like, don't be afraid to comment down below, speak your mind, and say how you feel. Anyway, so let's get to the 5 specific goals. Now, if you see me looking over, that's because I got this notebook and I took some notes. So I'm going to be going like this. But anyway, so the first tip that I have is when you're making goals, make sure that you're specific about what your goal is. Like, I want to have my license. That's one of mine, right? I want to have my license by March. So I made that a goal that's specific, so I know exactly what that is. Don't say, oh, I want to lose weight. No, how much weight do you want to lose? I want to lose 25 pounds. I want to lose 50 pounds. However much, you have to be specific with your goals. And then measurable. It's the same thing as attainable. Make sure that it's something that you can achieve. Like, don't reach too far. If you 300 pounds and you say, oh, well, I want to lose 100 pounds and it's January, and I want to lose 100 pounds by June. That's kind of stretch. I mean, you can do it. You can do anything that you put your mind to and your heart to and your dedication and motivation. But I'm trying to tell you, like, make sure that it's something that you can measure, something that you can see yourself achieving. Action, okay? That's the next one. Put action into it. Like, just because, okay, if you 300 pounds and you want to lose 100 pounds or 50 pounds by June, what are you going to do? What are the steps that you're going to take in order to get to where you're trying to go? And I have a surprise for y'all. It's something that I'm really excited about. This is my first year doing this too. I'm going to show y'all in a minute. But, okay, so realistic, like I said, specific and realistic, they kind of go hand in hand. So you have to be specific, definitely. You have to make sure it's something that you can attain, definitely. You have to put the action in. You have to do what you have to do. Don't mind my red fingers. I was eating some hot crunchy crust. And realistic, like, come on now. You got to be real. You got to be real with yourself, because the only way that you can achieve any goal in life that it is that you want to achieve is when you real with yourself. And the last thing is time, like time and deadline. You have to put a date on your goal. Like, if whatever it is that you want to achieve, even you have to put a date on it, even if you don't make it, or you don't make it 100%, even if you made 60% of it happen, if you made 75% of it possible, give yourself a deadline, because if you don't give yourself a deadline, that'll be your goal forever, and then you'll roll over into the next year and that'll still be your goal. So make sure that you give yourself a deadline. Now, I hope I didn't say that too quick. Let's rewind. Specific. Make sure that you know exactly what it is that you want. Measurable. Make sure that it's something that you can attain. Not reaching too far. There's nothing wrong with reaching far and reaching high, but don't reach too far and too high. Action. Make sure you're taking the steps necessary in order to get what you're trying to get. Be realistic. Don't say I want a Bentley and you're not even in a position to get one. You got to put yourself in the position to be in the position to get a Bentley. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, time. Make sure you're not wasting your time. Make sure you give yourself a deadline and you give yourself enough time to reach it realistically. Anyhow, I'm going to show you guys what I was working on. And, oh, look at that. So, first thing I want to say is, I know in my last video I was talking about domestic violence. Domestic violence is something that I really want to concentrate on, because I know there's a lot of women and surprisingly a lot of men that experience that. So that is definitely something that we're going to discuss more and more. But look at my shower curtain. Isn't that cute? Get naked. Anyway, so that is definitely something that we're going to talk more about. And then I know y'all wanted to hear more specifics, because I got a couple of phone calls about me going into depth about my specific situation. And so I'm definitely trying to figure out how am I going to put all of that together in one video, or if I'm going to break it down into a couple of videos. I don't know, but definitely be looking for more videos from me. And also, I just created a new Instagram page, and I have like no followers, but I just specifically for this channel. So we started from nothing and we building and trying to make something, and I'm being specific, measurable, actionable, thinking about the actions, realistic. And as far as getting followers, I'm just giving myself all the time in the world. But oh my goodness, this is a really exciting one. I got some products that I'm working on, some lip gloss that'll be coming soon. I'm building a website right now. I have some more products. I won't go all into specific details, but stay posted. And then, yep, that's everything. So let me show y'all this, right? Oh my goodness, you really can't see it. Let me turn the camera around. I can't do it. See, this is how you know I'm a beginner. So look, right, this calendar is for the whole year 2020, right? Oh, and I had a revelation one day. At the blue, I'm just chilling, hanging out, talking to one of my homegirls, and we was talking about our goals and our vision and things that we wanted to do and things that we wanted to accomplish. And guess what I had a revelation about? 2020. So when you think of 2020, right, you think you have 2020 vision. That means you could see perfectly. That means you could see with clarity. So 2020 is the year of vision. So with that being said, if you have vision, if you have goals, and if you have dreams, 2020 is the year to do it. Like, it's the year to do it. It don't matter if you see this, whatever year you do see this, still work hard on it and follow your goals and fulfill your dreams. But 2020 is definitely a vision year. 2020 vision, that's what I call it, the year of vision. But anyway, so back to my calendar. I'm not gonna go all into specifics because y'all don't need to know all my business and all my goals. However, the first thing that you'll notice is that I wrote up here, and that's probably backwards, because I don't know. First of all, I really don't even know how to turn this camera around. You know what? We're going to work on my editing skills. Okay, so I had to, figure some stuff out. I'm going to work on my editing skills. But if you see where it says 2020, and the first thing I put is, if it takes less than 10 minutes, do it now. Do it now. And then I just have a couple of things that I want to do. And then it's color coordinated. Everything is color coordinated. I know what everything means. And then I made a key down here, like, so you'll know what it all means. But, like, I'm going to add through the year. But what I did do was, I just wrote a list of goals. And as long as, and let me tell y'all one more thing. I have this in my room. Now, I will show y'all my bed and stuff, but my sheets is in the laundry. And, oh, look at my family picture. This was from a couple years ago. Beautiful family. And that is something that my kids made me. I always put whatever they make and drawings that they make at school and stuff that they make when they go places up on my wall. This is our new year. So these is the new, well, these is old. Them two is old. That one is super old, but I love it so much. And that one is super old. So anyway, it's in my room. This calendar is in my room on the wall. It's the most important thing. Okay, hold on. Well, let me finish this first. It's the most important thing because the reason why I put it here is every time when I wake up, right, the first thing that I want to see is this calendar, because it's going to remind me every day of the things that I want to do. And I swear, since I put this up here, I look at it every day. Like, it's only been up there. I made it on January 9th. I put it up here day before yesterday. And I've been looking at it every day. And it's like, it keeps these things on my brain. And it keeps me just constantly have to think about. So again, my beautiful shower curtain. In case y'all can see, it says get naked. And then, well, whatever. I'll show y'all that another time. But anyway, oh, and I'm waiting. Y'all know I'm always waiting on something in the mail. So I'm decorating my little hallway or whatever, and I'm waiting on something to go on this wall. I'll show y'all next time. But this is something else that I want to show y'all. Calendars, what I have come to learn, is so important because they keep you focused, especially when you put them in places where you be at every day and all the time. So this is my main calendar, my most important calendar, and it's in my little bitty tiny kitchen. To say hey to my grandma. She died last year, September 25th or 26th, I think. But yeah, so she was 92 years old, lived a long, beautiful life. But anyway, so yeah, so this is my kitchen. We spend now y'all know, like I know, if y'all like to cook the way I like to cook, I love to cook, and I think I'm gonna start doing some cooking videos too. But like, y'all know, I spend so much time in the kitchen, it's ridiculous. I cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner, especially if I'm home all day. On the weekends, definitely. But this calendar right here, it saves me because I always remember. I remember birthdays. I put birthdays up there. My cousin Keisha, my god brother Mario, my little cousin Tavion, my son Keyshawn. You know, so I make sure I put birthdays up there so I don't forget. I'm really not a big person to post on social media happy birthday. I prefer to call people and sing happy birthday or just act crazy with them because I think that's more, it's more intimate, and they know how much I love them when I do that. But like any appointment, like y'all saw the last video, and I was waiting on my furniture delivery. I had a very important meeting, a studio actually that I have access to now. I put that up there, and so I put everything up here. And then I always, for every month, I add little quotes. Like this one was for January 2020. So it says, with the new year, there's new accomplishments. And this is something, this quote right here, I started saying probably in November. And if you don't feed it, it won't grow. And that's like, if you don't feed your dreams, they won't grow. If you don't feed negativity and bullshit, it won't grow. If people is starting stuff and trying to be on garbage and trying to cause drama in your life, if you don't feed it, if you don't pay it any attention, if you don't water it, if you act like it never happened, it won't grow, because it'll be a one-way situation, and they'll only be dealing with something only with themselves. Now, there's some more stuff I could tell y'all, but I'm trying to keep my first initial videos short because I'm trying to bring you in. And, you know, anyhow, so make sure that y'all subscribe to my channel. Make sure that y'all share it. Tell one, tell a friend, tell them more, because in the end, we gonna win, we gonna win, we gonna win. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I just made that up real quick. But yeah, so most importantly, this video was about 5 SMART goals. If you never heard of a SMART goal, you can Google it. You can look it up. I forgot who made it. I just know that it's something like, if you ever been to college or whatever, or in any type of programs, you know what a SMART goal is. But it's so important, and this is for all my goddesses in the world, because we're all goddesses. You know, we're all queens, we're all kings. And shout out to all my Goddettes. I'm doing this for y'all. I'm going to keep them coming. I'm going to keep them coming. You hear me? This year's 2020 vision. I came to take whatever they said I couldn't. I'm up now. I'm not up next. We all up now. All right? Love y'all.